I love Winona Ryder.
Really?
I mean, just like
Taco Kisses.
no, not Taco.
2, 1.
Split screen.
Split screen. Movie talk.
Stranger Things 5.
Season 5. Can you believe
Part
we're already here?
1.
It's only been like what, 20 years?
It has been a long time, huh?
Yeah.
How long of a gap was it between this one and the last one? Like 2
I
years?
believe it was longer. I think it was 2023.
Jeez.
It's been a couple of years. So the whole series has been going on for 10 years now.
That's crazy.
That?
You could tell those kids. We really watched those kids grow up.
Yeah, some about ready to receive a pension check.
It has been a long time. All right, so final season, first part. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we watched the whole season. The first, what did they call
5 episodes? 6 episodes?
Was it 5?
I think it was like 5 or 6.
I don't
Probably
remember.
5.
I thought it was 4.
Well, we watched them.
Yeah. We watched the whole Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, we watched it a couple of days ago, or what? Last Thursday, right? When did we watch it? Not Thanksgiving. No, I watched it Thanksgiving.
I watched it after.
It released on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
So I watched it Thanksgiving
Watched
Day.
it a few days after.
So I'm just gonna. This will be included in my thing, but just to say, I watched it on Thanksgiving, and I don't remember it. That's what I think of it. So anyway, let's get to our 3 points, things that we liked or didn't like about it.
All right. Well, I'll start because you may or may not remember it.
I probably won't. They walked a lot. I know that, and they talked a lot. And there's some girl on girl action.
Yeah, briefly. What do I like and don't like? I will say for a part 1, I thought it'd be worse. Like what they made for the most part, I feel it's somewhat adequate. We're finally seeing was it Will?
Yeah.
Do something. Man,
He hasn't done anything since the end of season 1.
Wow, he hasn't done a single thing. And finally he's, sorcerer, Vecna. So anyway, don't we live in an era where that's not supposed to be a story? Isn't that what they want? It shouldn't be a big deal.
This is 1982 or 83.
I get the setting.
So,
but for this.
In Indiana.
Yeah, fine. Still. Unnecessary.
Yeah, totally unnecessary.
So no, I think I really feel like I have to see the whole thing to see if any of this really comes to a head, because it was just a lot of the building blocks.
I think that's what this was. They didn't want to waste their budget, even though it's budgeted for $50 to $60 million an episode. They're saving the money to do the special effects for the last episode, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because what the most money they spent was probably Will scene, but all the demigorgons, I guess, were all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure almost the majority of this was filmed on a green screen.
Yeah.
From the looks of it. Lots of that.
Let's see. Number 2. Ooh, we've got a lot of storylines here that don't matter. Whoa, okay. So first, so I'm okay with the Will and oh my gosh, I should know her name. The girl. The one that's doing the girl and girl kissing. What's her name? Man, I should know her name. I feel bad for getting her name because I actually like her character.
Do I have it on? I have it on here.
But I will say, they're just not doing a lot. That's the weird part. I'm looking up her name.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Because it's
There's
crazy.
too many freaking characters in this movie.
Because I mean, unless you're Nancy or the main kids, which I know.
Who are the names of the main kids?
Oh, well, Dustin, Lucas. Oh, crap. Did I forget the other boy's name? I can't stand it. I can't stand the other kid. That's why. I've been wanting him to die forever.
Ethan Hawke's daughter.
That is not any of this. What's going on here?
We could just call her Hawk.
Hawk?
She's Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Is that really what they put her in here as?
Nepotism runs free.
That's too funny.
Productions. Not that she's not an okay actress at her age and skill level, but yeah. Becca? Is that her name?
Robin. Man, oh man, Robin, magical lesbian Velma. She is the exposition fairy.
Yeah, I love it when they had the projector out and suddenly she has a plan and goes through it and everybody's like, oh, okay. What?
No,
What?
no.
Well, you remember what I said? They were Scooby doing.
They were Scooby Dooing. I agree. It was a lot of Scooby Dooing. From not even knowing the Vecna is there to running these really weird full scale plans that actually involves 3 people tops, because technically it's Hopper going in.
Would have gone off better if they'd stick with.
It's true. It's true. Like, so it's Hopper, and then there's his peanut gallery outside of Steve and Dustin, who are driving around in the car with the thing to track the Demogorgons. That's it. But we have all these other characters, and we're cutting to all their faces during this scene where Hopper gets lost there. And I'm like, oh, who cares?
Characters.
Yeah. A lot of these storylines were unnecessary, not needed. I think pulled away from a tighter plot that I think it needs, because we're jumping to stuff that just doesn't matter.
Like the Hellfire Club. They brought that back.
Well, it's because that's Dustin's weird storyline.
It was over. He gets beat up and then there's no other mention. Maybe that'll come back later. I don't know. It didn't seem to be anything that needed to be in this one. Didn't care.
They were like, we need to give Dustin something to do. He still cares about
he's the magic electronics wizard, evidently.
Yeah, because no one else can run it. These much older teenagers can barely get by doing anything except Nancy.
All the while he can, weld an antenna dish to the top of a vehicle, power it.
Yeah.
Follow a tracker that they had.
Yeah, something like that. Lucas is there to hopefully get Max to wake up by playing Kate Bush some more.
His only scene was really in the hospital, and that was just a rehash of the previous season, huh?
That's it.
They need to get rid of some of these characters like immediately.
It's rough. And then a bunch of adult stuff. So I love Winona Ryder.
Really?
I mean, just like
Taco Kisses?
No, not Taco Kisses. But like, I like her as an actress, Fallen Memories of Beetlejuice, stuff like that. And I like her in the first seasons as the mom. But now I feel like she is way in over her head. What is she doing here?
Her story has gone too far.
They don't know what to do. And the best thing is to bring in Will, which is fine. The mom, it's a callback to how they were in the beginning versus where they are now.
Yeah.
But it's just, she's struggling. And they always try to insert her into the kids' storylines in a way that never quite fits.
They didn't have any purpose for her.
No.
I couldn't even figure out where she was living at this point. I guess in that mountain cabin that suddenly had the roof fixed from the last time. And it looked like nothing had ever hit it.
Yeah.
But even then, 4 or 5 episodes, and that's...
Yeah. Oh, final point of the point 2. What they did to Sarah Connor. What is this Captain Planety science? Oh, gosh.
The rough general military, blah, blah, blah. She's there for her own personal reasons.
Yeah.
And she's the good guys or the bad guys. And she's going like... God, we've seen this trope so many times.
Yeah.
Poor Linda Hill, give her some meat to something. She was a decent actress back in the day. And granted, she looks like she's made of wax paper or something like this at this point. But, man, you're completely right about that. They totally messed her up.
It's an old tough now. They don't know what to do with all these people. And the best thing should be point 3, kill them. I heard something about... I heard something along the lines of there might actually be some characters dying in the second half. Please.
Max.
Please. Oh, Max is another one. Man, really? So all of this was for Max to be running around like a mind prison? We've kept her in this coma this whole time. She's in
Becca's mind. Only she's found... Magically, she finds the one place, the one memory that Becca doesn't want to see. So... she's safe there. I'm like, well, that's really convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it's like we kidnap Holly just to pretty much, I feel, bring in Max. Nothing else other than to bring Max in.
Well, the whole thing to shoehorn Holly into it anyway was good. I wasn't buying that.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. I never liked the mother. The mother in the episodes was kind of wanting to sleep with.
You didn't like when she
Max's
stood up
sister.
for her kid and had her broken booze bottle. But she got cut. And it's slow mo, and I'm like, I don't know this lady really.
Yeah.
I don't remember this woman. Anyway, your turn. Bottom three.
Well, like I said, since I saw this in Thanksgiving, and now we're a week later. There's not a lot. My biggest impression is that they were always traveling to someplace. They were
Yep.
always going, whether they were going to be walking through the Upside Down, whether they're going to be walking from the magical radio station that they had acquired somehow.
It was apparently abandoned.
Okay, that's not the way it works. People don't abandon expensive equipment for no reason. It's fully set up. So, and they were always walking out across the field into the woods to go somewhere in town. I'm like, you got a car. Take a car. Why do you keep walking to the? It made no sense.
Well, not anymore. They crashed that car into the wall.
Why they kept doing that is because they needed a wide shot of the entire cast because they had
True.
so many people. So if you notice, whenever they were walking, it was a wide shot with like 8 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all doing, it's like the barn scene. That all of them really need to be there?
Yeah. They don't. They really don't. That's a huge problem.
And I didn't understand. I guess we'll go on to 2, because the time waster that these episodes are. They were mostly filler. So number 2 would be, I'm gonna agree with you, Linda Hamilton. I saw her in the trailer. I'm like, oh, that's nice to see her there. But no, she's just redoing her character from Terminator 20 or whatever it was. Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh God, I think I skipped that.
Really? We need to put it on the list. It's so bad.
Do we?
Yeah.
We have a lot of bad stuff to watch.
So bad. But either Linda Hamilton stopped acting, or they had nothing to do, but they liked her name and they wanted to add her to this because she was a big star for the first Terminator, which came out around this time when this series is supposedly out. I think that's the only reason why she's there.
Yeah.
A nostalgia bait. And they did absolutely her motivation, her secret, the lab, which doesn't have any doing most of the work, except for when they needed some guy to be there was one lab coat guy that got, I can't even remember. That's how
cannon fodder.
Yeah, it's so forgettable, and to get to the end, I mean, even whenever, because evidently Becca, and I'm just going to go and they're saving it all up for the next, so it was just tedious and boring to the very end point, which was the whole purpose to make these episodes at the beginning, was so they can supercharge Will. That was it. That was the whole thing, because literally they started out the show with him, the hair on his back, and suddenly we find out he can be in the mind of the Gorgons, Demigorgons, and Vecca, and maybe control the Demigorgons.
Definitely control.
Because he's the first one that Vecca took. And I'm like,
he's got like a hive mind connection or whatever.
How does this happen? And then if Vecca knew that, which he obviously knew something, why wouldn't Vecca just go ahead and take him out when he had the chance? It was just shoehorned in so they can have another 11. And 11 got stupid as well. Matter of fact, that's my third. The way they just would destroy characters all the way through. 11 suddenly is on American Gladiators.
She is like parkouring everywhere with her abilities.
I'm sorry. I know she's a young lady, but she's kind of hippie. Meaning she has a female set of hips. She does not look like she can run an obstacle course. I don't care if she suddenly has powers that she can jump over tall buildings in a single bound. with her mind powers, which
She's
are
got
very
telekinesis.
not okay, I guess. But then why is she doing parkour? Why?
'Cause she I don't
What
know.
would be the purpose of that?
I was saying literally what I was watching with some friends. She's over here training her body to run obstacle courses. Why are you not getting used to using your ability for longer? Because that's the thing that's going to kill Vecna. That's his primary power. You don't need any physicality.
Well, I know why. Because they already showed her the only power she had was to throw things at people sometimes. That's what she always does. Either throw them through the doorways back
Sure.
into the, or throw a big piece of rock at them.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do it again. So they had to supercharge her into will status. So now we have two demigods
Yes.
on here.
Well, I think that's what Will's there for.
And Will had no purpose. Literally, I think they just went through and destroyed 11's boyfriend. There's no reason for him to be.
He is absolutely pointless. That's why I don't remember his
All of
name.
them are pointless. Nancy's boyfriend. I don't remember his name either.
Jonathan.
The
Horrible.
whole love triangle. So we're in season 5. Resolve that stupidness.
Yes.
It just got tedious. Absolutely tedious. And then what's Ethan Hawke's daughter's name again?
Robin.
Robin. Why was she there?
She was Steve's friend at the hot dog on a stick place. And she helped him get through the last season. I mean, that's just why she's there.
She was annoying.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think there was a single character that came out unscratched from just boring, broken motivations.
Mm.
I mean, I know that they're ending it, thank God, but
Yeah, unfortunately, and this is a point for the conversations feel like the craziest speed rounds of just getting whatever the character needs. Like, the whole show don't tell. Man, everything is just tell. Like they resolve things super fast.
elaborate plan, elaborate.
It's just like you hear them and it's like bullet point, bullet point. Like most of them don't even speak past like 2 or 3 sentences unless they're doing like a monologue.
They don't have
It's
time
like
because there's
you,
8
you,
people that do the line.
you. It's crazy. It's like it's really weird. I was looking at I'm thinking of Will and Winona's conversation with how he wants to put himself in danger, and her whole thing is I was your mother, season 1. I was scared to death. He had to light bright me through the Christmas lights, Morse code, yada yada. And it was just like boom, 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 boom. Just not a real these aren't real conversations. I guess that's the way I should put it. They're not real conversations between characters. Even the thing with 11 and Hopper, I don't know what that relationship is. He's lying to her about the obstacle course. He doesn't trust her to do anything, when she's the only one that can kill Vecna. She's weirder than she typically is, because it used to be, oh, I'm the kid that had like no friends and watched all the people around me die as a kid fighting Harry or Henry or whatever his name is. And her whole thing was kind of becoming a real girl and meshing in with these
For 2
kids.
seconds.
And now it's just like she's really just this like walking Terminator, American Gladiator, telekinesis beast.
Yeah.
And she's got no other concern.
No.
Not even him, when that used to be a big deal for her.
I mean, was there even anything with her relationship with
I'll never remember that kid's name. I want him dead. That's how much I don't like that
the kid
kid
from Ghostbusters?
I don't like this character at all, man.
Well, he's not really a character. He's just here because he was here in season 1.
Mm.
And I can't see anybody going, hey, we really love all the people, so we need them all. Everybody who's been in
No.
the series from the very start should be on here for this final. No. Write first and then figure it out. Don't say we need to position, because I mean there's just so much uselessness going on.
Yeah, Lucas isn't doing anything. They kind of destroyed Dustin. Dustin used to be one of those like mainstay characters for the series, and he's just mourning Eddie still and not doing anything.
Still,
Yeah.
what? You figure, because they've established that several months have passed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like so there should have been a resolution to that.
Every other character is cool.
Necessary. It wasn't necessary to begin with, because it doesn't matter, because it was just used for filler.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we already saw the stupid frat boys chasing down the Hellfire Club in the last season. We don't really need to see. That wasn't a good story to begin with.
No, it wasn't.
No one did that back.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
pretty
80s.
sloppy.
You did not have the preppies because we played D&D, and the preppies weren't out to get D&D players because they thought they were devil worshippers. That's not. That
Yeah.
only happens in Hollywood. That didn't happen anywhere else. Yeah. So I don't know. I can continue picking apart what little I remember of it. Like the girl on girl action, absolutely not necessary, just filler as well. And I actually thought because she had to break her date the second time with her, that might have actually been a nice little side story, but it didn't even do that.
No. They just
It was
brush
no
right.
purpose.
You don't have.
Oh my
time.
gosh, I promised to take her to a restaurant and I won't be able to do it tonight. Oh, I can't tell her. Everybody in the freaking town knows that some hellgate opened up under the town. Why aren't you telling the redhead that was there with you, hey, this is what happened and this is why the military's here
Yeah.
in town and there's strange things happen? Huh? What why wouldn't you tell her at that point?
Nope.
What
No.
part? It's raining in the last season, it's raining ash and the city's on fire. I'm pretty sure the girlfriend would know.
Well, apparently, was it Nancy and the other kid didn't tell their parents about what happened? So that it's like,
Oh, they were there. I was there. They were there in the previous seasons. How would they be completely? It's like these people were frozen in season 1
mm,
as characters and never evolved. Seriously, and if your town opens up in a fiery pit, time to leave.
I think so.
Why are you still living there? According to the last one, the whole town lines had ran through it. So why would you still be living there?
No clue.
Why is the government even allowing them to live there?
Yeah, the government could have way easier time doing what you want to do, evacuating the town on principle of it being dangerous,
And it was
because it is.
Well, it was so bizarre because the lines had opened up in the ground. So the military solution is to put steel plates over all of them and then let people drive over top of them and then use them as tunnels to get through because our Scooby-Doo gang has mapped out all the tunnels. So now they can use those tunnels that opened up in the previous one because the military put metal over top so they can't tell that the kids are running through the tunnels. What? What the? Why? Somebody wrote that?
Well, the kids needed the tunnel so they could break into that military bunker and save those children.
Okay, but where are the guards? They know there's tunnels down there. Did they think that nothing would happen once they put metal plates on the?
They didn't know there was these meddling kids
How many?
out here.
It's true. It's true.
No one's thinking meddling kids are running around the tunnels like this.
Scooby-Doo was quite a detective back in the day. So
Yeah.
these kids are as great as Scooby-Doo.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Well,
more Shaggy-like.
there might be more to say, but I think we're good here.
Yes.
Let's be doing after the movie. But that being said, it's the last season. I feel like it'd be silly not to recommend it. It's the first part. We don't know what it's going to be like. Most of us wants to know how it's going to end. So you're going to watch it. Might as well. We'll see.
So you recommend it? Sure. Okay. I recommend it too because I understand why TV shows save up their money to throw the spectacle at the end. So I'm waiting for the spectacle. If the spectacle does not happen, then I will come back with a non-recommendation.
Mhm.
But the payoff has to happen. Just like it did in the previous season when Max is in the Upside Down and the clocks on the wall, and that was a really great set that they did. I mean, I enjoyed it. So the first episodes we didn't get anything like that really. We got dark, dingy, gray, nothing happening in the underground
except for Vecna's memory. That's it.
But there was nothing out. It was a house.
Yeah.
A nice house with evidently baking stuff so the girl can make cookies or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it's a recommend for me for right now, pending New Year's Day.
Yeah, they don't shit the bed.
When the last episode, the next episodes come out Christmas.
Yeah.
and volume 2 or whatever they call it, and then the final episode on New Year's Day. For whatever reason, because
Gotta drag it out.
Netflix needs to drag it out because maybe if people come back. Nah,
No clue.
honestly, if anybody's watching this, they're not going over to other Netflix stuff anyway.
No.
So whether it releases 6 or 10 episodes now,
Yeah, it'll be watched when it releases, and that's that with it.
Yeah, I wonder what the motivation is on it. Maybe it's cooler talk because they can get people enticed by Will's extraordinary haircut and have him come back, see if he gets it cut in the next volume.
I'm more concerned with Lucas's hair, but man, yeah.
No one had cuts like that for hair back in 1984.
All right.
Anyway,
wrap it up.
we're out of here. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you think, whether or not you liked it too, and then
Do you
we'll be
agree
here.
if there's too many characters? Look at that poster. That's too many characters. Look at it.
You know what? We should do it like for the Christmas. We should do like a 4-hour live stream for our reaction. We don't have to show it. We could just put the thing.
Sure.
And maybe switch between 1 or 2 things, but that might be something to think about.
Yeah, no, we'll discuss.
To binge them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Or split them up into hour-long episodes. Although a couple of these were like, wasn't the last episode 90 minutes on this?
Yeah.
So the first one was 70 minutes or something like that. So
we'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
We're
thank
so
you for watching.
excited. Happy Halloween. Is it Happy Holidays?
Happy holidays. Yeah.
We're here. We're gonna have our Christmas episodes,
Yes.
like
Look
just
forward.
like our Halloween episodes.
We did. Yeah.
Kinda. We just removed. We just talk regular movies that we wouldn't normally talk.
Hey,
We did
that's how it goes.
actually have a Halloween theme.
No, we did not. That's true.
Anyway,
Next
we're out of here.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sawdust floats above us, red and wild and strange. Victor Victoria flips the script and makes the whole world change. SOB is laughing from the rooftop to the street. Sherlock hunts the shadows where the candlelight won't reach. Amadeus burns the keys, Mozart laughing as he falls. Upside down, the lovers climb the sky and break the law. Defying obscurity, we're ripping through the night, calling back the ghosts of forgotten celluloid. Dead Alive is dancing with a lawnmower ballet. Evil Dead is bleeding in the cabin where we play. The thing is going fingers in the ice beneath our feet. from the graveyard of the real, making forgotten stories breathe and bleed and feel. Subtles, dead alive, fake veterinarians, fry, Videodrome, they live, Rocky Horror never dies, benign, Wicker Man, Evil Dead arise, ice pirates, robot jocks, space cowboys touch the skies, Batman, Superman, Poseidon capsize, high boys, ghosts still rise. This is split screen movie talk, where the lost films hypnotize.